Hello everyone, I'm Alana and welcome back to our channel. Louisville is a city that keeps things weird, so expect quirky places. It's the biggest city located on the Ohio River, being the site of the world-famous Kentucky Derby and renowned bourbon distilleries. It is well known for its rich history. Let's start with the most famous event in Louisville, the Kentucky Derby. It's one of the most famous horse races in the world. It has been held annually since 1875 on the first Saturday in May at the famous Churchill Downs racetrack. It's spread out over 146 acres and has a circle track, a 1-mile dirt track, and a 7-furlong circuit. The excitement of the crowd of 150,000 people makes the experience better. There is a museum about the Kentucky Derby on the same site as Churchill Downs. The museum offers interactive exhibits that tell the story of horse racing and its biggest event through the years. The 18-minute film, The Greatest Race, shown in HD on a huge 360-degree panorama projection screen, is one of the best things about going to the museum. In-field basic tickets are $130 to enter. That's the lowest. Next, the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory is a paradise for baseball enthusiasts. Home to the world's largest baseball bat, it's called the Big Bat. It's 120 feet tall and weighs about 68,000 pounds. It's an exact replica of Babe Ruth's bat. When you walk inside, you'll see a wall full of signed baseballs. There, you can see how some of the coolest bats are made and learn about their past. You can also see how the iconic Louisville Slugger baseball bats are made. You'll see how all Louisville Sluggers are made. The factory tour costs $18. At the end of the tour, you'll get a small bat as a souvenir. Don't forget to take a selfie with the world's largest baseball bat, which stands tall outside the museum. If you're craving more baseball action, head to Louisville Slugger Field next, home of the Louisville Bats. This is where the action happens. These fields are home to the minor league baseball team, the Louisville Bats. They were named after the famous Louisville Slugger bat. On the inside, you can walk all the way around the field. Anywhere is fine to watch the game. You can catch a game and enjoy the lively atmosphere of this minor league ballpark. And there is a big play place for kids. The on-site carousel is a hit with families and adds to the fun-filled experience. Next, you need to visit the Muhammad Ali Center. It's a tribute to the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, also known as the Champ, who was born Cassius Clay. Located in the West Main district of Louisville, opened in 2005, it is part of Museum Row. This cultural center showcases Ali's life and career, highlighting his impact on sports and society. The 6-story building has a theater. It also has galleries, a plaza, and interactive displays. One of the displays is a fake boxing ring that was made to look like Ali's training camp at Deer Lake. This place wants you to learn about the things that were important in Ali's life, like faith, respect, loyalty, piety, and giving. Next on my list is the Big Four Bridge. It used to be a railway bridge. It was built in 1895 and is 2,525 feet long and 547 feet wide. And in 1969, it was converted into a pedestrian and bicycle path, which is how it got the name, the bridge that goes nowhere. This famous bridge not only links Kentucky and Indiana, but it also has amazing views of the Ohio River. You can cross the 1-mile bridge whether you choose to stroll slowly or rent a bike. There are seats where you can stop and enjoy the view of the city and other bridges. The bridge is also lit up at night, and the colors change all the time, so it's fun to see both day and night. On both sides of the bridge, there are urban green areas with grass, fountains, pavilions, and a playground for kids. The sixth spot goes to a lovely park right on the Ohio River, Waterfront Park. A beautiful 85-acre public park with amazing views of the Ohio River. You can have lunch or take a slow walk there. The site has a long history as the first frontier stronghold in Louisville, fort on shore, and then a major industrial hub. It has picnic places, parks, and amazing views. The first portion of Phase 4 is an outdoor learning space called Playworks at Waterfront Park, which is a collaboration between Waterfront Park and the Kentucky Science Center. The Ohio River runs right through the city, and walking along the river is one of the best ways to see it. The trail also goes past Joe's Crab Shack and under a few bridges to get to Waterfront Park. Let's step back in time at Cave Hill Cemetery. This is not just any cemetery. It's a Victorian-era national cemetery and arboretum. It spans over 290 acres and is right outside of downtown Louisville. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. It's a historic cemetery that is home to the graves of many most famous people, including Muhammad Ali, Senator Georgia Powers, and Colonel Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken fame. A lot of headstones are works of art, and some of them are from the 1800s. This arboretum has been around since 1848 and has more than 500 kinds of trees and plants. Cave Hill Cemetery is an interesting place to visit, but it's not on most people's plans. Again, step back in time and explore this stunning Victorian-era mansion, the Conrad-Caldwell House Museum, also known as Conrad's Castle. It dates back to the 1890s. This castle was designed as a Richardsonian Romanesque mansion. Theophile Conrad was the original owner. The museum showcases the lifestyle of the late 19th century wealthy residents of Louisville, featuring elaborate decorations such as fleur-de-lis, swags, and gargoyles. Visitors can enjoy guided tours of this three-story residence. Next place is also a museum, the Frazier History Museum. It takes you on an interesting tour of Kentucky's long past and traditions. This building has interesting exhibits on topics ranging from bourbon heritage to historical firearms, with items like the real Colt pistols with ivory grips that General George Armstrong Custer used, Daniel Boone's family Bible, and Josiah Bartlett's sword. A few of the best parts were the displays about Kentucky music and seeing one of Jesse James' guns. You can see the Bourbon Trail Welcome Center and the big exhibit on Kentucky bourbon. On the last, let's discover the natural beauty of Falls of Ohio State Park. It's only 10 minutes from downtown Louisville. Known for the biggest open Devonian fossil beds in the world that are millions of years old, this state park offers a unique glimpse into the ancient past. You can find fossils in the rocks near the water when the water is low. In addition to fossils, it has beautiful views of the Louisville skyline and is a great place to fish and watch birds. You can hike along the riverbank and explore the park's scenic trails, or join a guided tour to learn about the park's geology and history. It also has a nice tourist center and some nice views of the bridges and the river. The park is part of the Northern Ohio Falls National Wildlife Refuge. Now at an end. Leave a thumbs up and comment on your favorite memory of Louisville if you've liked this video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.